Hello there, Internet. I've shot several guns in my day, so, I figured I was going to start doing a couple reviews. And I, just a few hours ago, picked up something new for myself, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Got myself a SCCY Industries CPX-2 9mm. Pretty sweet looking. Have not shot it yet. The first shooting will be in the video though. So, we'll do a quick little unboxing with you. I've already taken it out and checked it out, of course. Put a couple things back in, so it's not going to look exactly like it did when I got it, but you'll get the idea. So, we'll take this cool little box off, which, by the way, I think the box is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people saying dumb stuff about the box, like it should have been a nice case, blah, 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 but if you want to pay more for a nice case, go for it. I mean, if you're taking this thing to the range, you need a case for it. I guess more power to you, but it's just going to be in my holster. So, yeah, open the box up. Got this cool little thing right here talking about the laser you can get for it. May or may not end up with that sometime. Not a huge fan of lasers, especially on a subcompact little 9mm, but, I mean, it gets the job done, I suppose. It's not going to not work, I guess. Instruction booklet, as expected. Basic info in there. Don't shoot yourself. Make sure it's safe, all that good stuff. First shot fired. Thank you to Andrew Bays. Good there. Thank you, sir, for shooting it before me. It comes with 2 extra magazine bases. When you first get the gun, it's going to come with the extended finger groove on there. I've taken one off and put the flat base onto that one. Just so you can see, the difference on them. So, I thought that was going to happen. So, now for the fun part. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep you in suspense. We got keys. Ooh, got some nice keys there for the trigger lock. And here is one of the magazines, which as you can see I've already loaded up there. I'm about to take it out to my buddy's house and do some shooting. So this one has the finger groove extension. I don't know if you can, oh, there you go. Looking pretty cool. 10 rounds, so you can do 10 plus 1 in the gun. If that's the way you want to do it, I probably will just carry 10. Well, I guess might as well carry 11. Never hurts to have that extra one. So, yeah, and here she is. Cute little thing. Take that. Well, you know what? I already know it's safe, but of course I'll show you anyway. Let's take the trigger lock off of here. Little twist and move. There you go. There you have it. Comes right off. So, there it is. Don't know if you can see it too well. I'm sure you'll get a better picture of it though here in a minute. This one, as you can see, has the flat base in there. Empty, good to go. So by the way, the slide does lock open on the last round. So there's that. The one thing that I noticed about this, just messing around with it so far, was the fact that a lot of the pistols I've shot, you can just close the slide by pushing that back down. This one, you have to push it down and pull back at the same time. So, not a big deal at all by any means, but just something I noticed. So, yeah, I mean, let me see if I can get a better picture in the light here. There's that beast. It's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. It's not very thick for a double stack. It's pretty lightweight, actually. I like it so far. So, you've probably heard mixed reviews on it, that it's ammo sensitive. The guy I was talking to at the gun store said he wouldn't be concerned about that. He's had awesome reviews from the people that have bought them. The manual does say to not use steel-cased ammo, so I probably will try that at some point just to see if it works or not. But I did pick up some regular Full Metal Jacket, brass, nothing fancy, but some name brand stuff. You don't want to go ultra cheap with something like this, just to be safe. I mean, it is a carry gun and all, so you're going to want it to be reliable. It's double action only, so it has a double strike capability, so if for some reason you have a hard primer or something and it doesn't go off the first time, you can pull the trigger again. Good to go. Let's see. Actually, you've probably heard, if you're looking into buying one of these, you've probably heard that the trigger sucks. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. From what I was reading, I was not expecting it to be this smooth. It is very smooth. I think it's about 8 or 9 pound pull, from what I've read. And the main concern that I kept hearing on all the reviews that I watched and read about was that the follow on the trigger after you pull it sucked. And that's really not the case. I mean, it seems to follow my finger all the way back up, resets just fine. I don't really see having a problem with that. I was actually pretty surprised when I felt how good that was. I don't know what other people are seeing with this, or if they're just, being weird about it or what. I don't have any problems with it. I haven't shot it yet, but so far, I'm happy. The price, you can't beat the price for this thing either. I paid $199 before tax. It was on sale at my local gun store. And, if you look around for a good deal, you can find them for pretty cheap. I think they're asking on the website $319 or something like that. But I found them as low as $250. You can find them for $219 on like gunbroker.com. But if you order through them without an FFL, you're going to be paying shipping and a transfer fee. It could be like $30 to $40 extra. So really, I feel like I got this for an amazing price. Not to mention I had a rewards card through these people, and I finally had enough points to get a $25 gift card, so I picked up a box of ammo for it and a holster and only paid like $4 for both of those combined. It's awesome. I was very happy with it. The slide grooves are super deep. That's another thing that I really liked about it. Right here, you can get a great grip on that. Pull it nice and easy. It's awesome. Like if you live out in the desert, or you're just going to be carrying in the summertime and you're going to be sweaty, that thing's not going to slide away from you. You're great there. Adjustable sights, probably all the other stuff you know about it. So I think it looks great. For $199, I was expecting it to be not the best looking pistol ever. It's just, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I have not shot it yet, so we'll get to that in a minute. But I expect it to be very, very well made, very reliable. There's only one way to find out, I guess. That's to shoot it. Now, as far as cons go for the gun, not a whole lot, to be honest. It feels good in your hands. I forgot to show you guys this. Yes, it's loaded. I'm not going to put one in the chamber. There we go. Gives it that little extension. Fits perfect in your hands. Not a very big gun. Not very much bigger than my hand at all. It's actually about the same size as my hand, depending on where you put it. Take that bad boy back out. But before I put the magazine back in, this was the only con that I found so far that I can gripe about, other than the fact that these magazines were hard to load. I've loaded several new magazines before. These, pretty tough. Even, it's a 10-round magazine. Halfway through, I got to round 5, and at 5 to 10 were just rough. 10 being almost impossible for me to do it by myself without a, magazine loader. But I do have one, so I would recommend you get one as well. I'm sure that'll get easier over time. But back to the main thing that I did not like about this so far, and we'll have to see how this goes. But the magazine, when I first put it in and tried to put one into the chamber, it locked up on the feed ramp. It would not go in. So it took me a minute to figure that out. But I think I know why, and I don't really know why this does this. But when you put the magazine in, I thought it was in. Okay? As you can see, without me pushing the magazine release, it just slides right back out of there. So pretty much, it's not a huge issue. You just have to make sure you tap it in. So there you go. Nice and snug in there. Good to go. For the price, awesome. I love the gun so far, just from holding it. Have not shot it yet. I'm pretty sure my opinion will not change. I hear it's a little snappy. Of course, I'm sure I can handle that. I used to carry a Ruger P95, so this is nothing compared to that. I can barely tell that it's in my pocket or in my pants because I carry inside the waist. Yeah, I got a Blackhawk. I think it was a number 5 nylon holster inside the waist. I paid I paid like $2 technically for it, but it was selling for $13.99. I think not bad either. It fits perfectly in there, nice and snug. Um, yeah. Other than that, that's really all I've got so far. We're gonna see how it goes. I love it. The guy at the gun store said they've been selling like crazy. He even said there's a guy that comes in. He's spent over $6,000 in that store alone. Said he uses this $200 pistol as his carry pistol. So I'm sure he has the more name brand stuff. I'm sure he's got an like a Glock or something that all you people that can afford those would have. I'd like to have one, but nowadays pretty much not in the cards. I could buy several of these for that price. Give one to my wife. Give a couple to my friends. Whatever. But yeah, I'd sure like to have a Glock sometime. If any of you are just throwing one out, send it my way. So I guess what we'll do now is finish up, and I will go do a little bit of shooting, and we'll see how it goes from there. Well, I got hit in the head by the shell, so that's kind of weird. Alright, let's see what we do. Yeah. Yep. This guy right here was the first shot, I believe. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. Not bad. I'll take it. Okay, so we shot this guy. I bet you want to know how it did. Alright, well, first off, of course, make sure we're good there. Not putting that one in. How about we put this one in? That's a lot better of an idea. Don't forget to tap on it. Okay, so this little one right here. Put about 75 rounds through it. Every single one shot just fine. I was using a State Full Metal Jacket, 115 grain, standard, good, pretty good ammo. Those were like the first 40 shots that I shot were this stuff, and not a single hiccup at all. Pretty accurate, actually. Shot at 7 yards and 10 yards. First 10 shots that I took were at 10 yards. I hit 7 out of 10. The first 2 hit low. I don't know where that third one went, but pretty good. No major groupings. For the first time shooting it, I wasn't really going for that. I just kind of wanted to see how it would work. But 7 out of 10 on target, not bad for the very first time at 10 yards with this little thing. After that, I actually did, and I said I might do this, was shooting some of the crappy tool ammo. Little steel cased 9mm Full Metal Jacket right there. Also 115 grain. It ate that stuff too, like crazy. Not a single problem. No failures to feed, failures to eject, nothing. Every single one came out. Let's see here. I wouldn't suggest doing this. 1, because the manual says not to. 2, I could see the steel on steel kind of scratching up your feed ramp maybe. Mine still looks fine. So, but manual says not to do it. Don't. If it's the only ammo you have and you still need to carry, of course, please do so. Could save your life sometime, you never know. Okay, other than that, like I said, really good accuracy actually for the first time, I think. Now, a lot of you gun snobs out there will probably say that it sucked. Whatever, I'm happy with it. I don't think the bad guy would still be rushing at me if that were a real life scenario. Now, it is plus P rated. I've not shot plus P ammo out of it. It says to only do so limitedly, if that even is a word. But I definitely could see it being a good thing to carry, for sure. I would not shoot it more than 50 rounds at a time out of it. I think that's actually what it suggests in the manual. I could be wrong, I don't remember. But it is plus P rated, just not for long-term use. I'll probably pick up some nice hollow points or something, some plus Ps to carry. We'll test that out in another video and make sure that those cycle flawlessly as well, which I'm 100% sure they will. Let's see, I'm trying to think of anything negative that I had to say, but as far as snappiness goes, not too bad. Definitely feel like I could have shot it all day long if I wanted to with no problems. Other than the fact that I could not find my magazine loader, so my fingers were a little exhausted, but not my hands or my wrists or anything. Little thing is really nice. I actually kind of want to get another one for my wife. They just now came out with a purple one on their website, which I think would be actually pretty cool for her to have. She hasn't shot this yet. I was trying to get her to go out today and shoot it. Don't really know if she's going to want to do that or not. I may or may not put a video up of that. We'll see though. But so far it's not looking like it's going to happen. Oh, negative. I actually do have one weird thing that happened. And nothing too crazy, but, and it's happened before with my Ruger and things like that. 2 out of all like 75 rounds I shot came back and hit me in the head. The shells, that is, of course. So I was probably like limp wristing it, or I definitely know that I need to work on my grip on my pistol. I'm not an expert by any means, and that's what these videos are for. Average dude doing average gun reviews. Most of them are going to be budget. I have a couple friends that have some pretty nice guns that they'll probably let me do a review on. Hopefully, my buddy Brandon has a 50 cal Desert Eagle. Actually, I want to do a review on that really bad. Not like really much needs to be said about that. I mean, it's a cannon. That thing's going to go off for sure. But still, I would like to do a review on it. It's really fun to shoot. That thing is really powerful, as you can imagine, if you've never shot one. But yeah, every single one shot just fine. Perfect carry gun, especially for the price. Very hard to tell you're carrying it. It's extremely concealable. I really want to get another one for my wife to have. So that's really about all I've got, I think. I will be doing a couple more reviews, maybe a follow-up on this. Maybe trying to see how many I can run through it before it jams on me or something. Hopefully that never happens. But you never know. They can. Anything can jam. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some more reviews on, I've got a Wasser 10 I'm going to be doing a review on. The classic Mosin Nagant, which I'm sure you've probably seen a million reviews on those anyway, but I'm going to put my 2 cents in. I'll probably do one on the Ruger, some revolvers, 22s, shotguns, whatever. We'll get there when we get there. Thanks for watching.